Hello there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hi. I'm ready for Dungeon Meshi. I bought some stuff so then that way I'll be able to hopefully summon everyone. And if I can't tonight, then, it's okay, there's still hope in the world. There's lots and lots of hope in the world. I'll go through these first and then I'll summon. Hehehe. Yes, I'm so ready to go spelunking for some dungeon heroes. Thank you. So far my days have actually been pretty good. I wonder how tomorrow's gonna go. I gotta get a haircut and hair dyeing stuff. I'm gonna look insane tomorrow though. It's gonna be fun. You summoned on the banner and got all in 50 pulls? Hey, nice! Left you 100 pulls? Aw yeah, prepared for Lap Altar. And Susan Mom. Just mwah. You know what? Let's just summon first. I'm not gonna resist. There's hope in the world, so hehe. Tehran food. Ah, Tehran food. First pool. Tee-hee-hee. I'm just gonna get all of them right now. Watch this. I'm gonna gather everyone's luck and... I wish. Oh, if that worked. Please at least be Laios. Hey, perfumer. Hey, thank you for the gacha luck. So far so good though. Perfumer. Then there's... Susuro. Hey, Susuro. Have you seen a nice lady named Marcel around? Have you seen her around? How about Chochuk? Or maybe Laios? It's unhinged. Oh, I'm excited. Hello. Summoning first thing for some Dungeon Meshi characters. Hey, Jessica. Bestie. Ooh. Though, 5 out of 5 6 stars though, but... Oh man! But still 6 stars! Next is... Roberta! My personal stylist, Roberta. Meet my personal... hairdresser, Susie. Oh, I'm gonna look so fancy with Roberta and Susie on my side. What's up, poor kid? Well, as long as it's normal food, Marcia would like it. Earlier today, bought some poke. Show you poke, maybe she'll like that. Or maybe she won't, because... Nah, she would. She probably think it's more normal than what she's used to, so woohoo! Yo, imagine if there was ever like a crossover though. Seeing Jessica and Girls Frontline 2 would be amazing. A rope. If Marcia would like the poke, then great. I know Lyles would probably. Maybe Chochuk. What's up, Beagle? Or I can offer her a banana. I have bananas. What's up, Pumas? Thank you. Oh, let's see who comes home. Fire whistle. Well, I guess Lyles and Chochuk are still making their way here. It's fine. Technically, if I got them something like calamari, that's a tentacle monster. Aw, there's a lot of bad blood. Aw, man. Oh, sadness then. Reed Alter and Lee as two of the off-matter pools. Ooh, Reed Alter though. And now second pool. Second multi-pool, that is. Hello, hello. And boop. Who is it this time? Woohoo for more gacha luck. Ooh, 5-star for staying. Hi, Gray. Gray, have you seen Chilchuck or Lyos around? Hahaha. What is the wisdom of the day? Right now, it's read up as a lie. Or no, there's still hope in the world. Always believe, have confidence. Now who's next? Ah, Gitano. And then Vina. Oh, even a trademark dispute. Oh no! At this point, I gotta make a rate up as a lie emote. It needs to be done. Sup, Frostleaf? Hey, Indigo. You think Vigna was the first ET character you made? Hey, nice. 5-star. Cement? Oi! Lyos? Chilchuck? Doko? Or I know, they're gonna come home when I get Marcel, yes. They're all gonna come home in the same multiple, yes indeed. Hey, Beagle. Yeah, Terra is big. Maybe they got lost on the way here. It's only the second multiple, it's fine. Oh, Matoi Maru. An angry face with a rate up is a lie. Yes. Next is... Hey, Totter. Totter, I almost bought your skin last time. Next time I'll buy it for you. You look fabulous there. Like really, really good. Supremely good, Totter. Hey, Perfume. Okay, not too bad. You know, 5 stars are good. And then next multi-pool. Aw, yeah. I got this. Hey, Marcel. Yeah, they're coming home soon. Right after this. They're just a little bit lost, a little bit delayed. You showed your classmate the Totter skin, they immediately thought, is he a man of the cloth? That's a swimsuit. Hey, Midnight. Hey, Jay. You know Jay's cool. Jay's fun, he can cook and stuff, yes. Hi, Jay. Jay, if you make some delicious food, I think the others will come home. Perfect, Jay. Come here, Jay. Do a thing in the kitchen, Jay. Yes, Jay. 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 Hi, Jay. Okay, we saw Jay already, so who's next? Hey, Popcar. Popcar's cute. Yeah, another free temple. It's gonna be great. Chestnut. Thank you for the present, Chestnut. If only it was edible stuff, so then that way I could summon Lyos. But I appreciate this. Who's next? It's Little Gray. Sorry, Little Gray. Sup, Spot? I believe in you, Spot. You're doing a great job, Spot. GG. Hey, Vanilla. Next. Hi, Cruz. Hi, Cruz. Nice to see you again, Cruz. Well, I actually gotta go this way, Cruz, so see ya. Ha 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 ha. Oh, hi, Hibiscus. She heli drops when her skill 3 and can immediately activate, but has to wait for her chant about 15 seconds and an explosion of fireworks. Oh, that is interesting. Then you retreat her. Next pool. Oh yeah. There is hope in the world. Did I believe hard enough? Ooh, there's possibilities. At the very, very end, though. Hey, Frostleaf. Hi. Hey, Plume. Thank you, Plume. You're so sweet, Plume. He would... How much would I want to bet he would eat an egg if the bird operates laid eggs? All you gotta bet is $1. Heck, even I would. We're science. And hey, Vigna. Hey, Vanilla. Hi. Nice to see you again, Vanilla. I'll be going this way. Hey, there's Spot. Thanks, Spot. 5-star. Harmony? Chilchuck? Laios? Huh? Hi, Harmony. Hey. Hi. Have you seen someone named Chilchuck or Laios around? No? Oh, okay, I'm gonna walk this way. Oh, it's only 8 stages? Oh, surprising. We'll see how far I get today. And hey, Popcar. Hey there, Beagle. Now, who's next? Okay, 4-star. Hey, Gitano. Hi. Hey, girl. Can you read my fortune to see how long it's gonna take to get the rest of the Dungeon Meshi cast? No? Who is it? Thank goodness, at least Marcel likes me. Hey, Marcel. No, where are Laios and Chilchuck? I'm happy, but at the same time I'm conflicted. We're the boys. Why are they avoiding me? Oi. I need to summon all of them. And if I summon multiple more still before I get them, you know, that's fine too. But oi. Boys, where you at? Okay. Well, another one. One more time. You know, I should start. You're right, you're right. Yeah, I should get out of this. That's just a sign for now. That is my greed. The game's just like... Quit while you're ahead, Misaki. Oh, you're not gonna? Well... Blue for you! Ahahaha. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Let's see who else is here. Oh my goodness, look at all these wonderful summons. Hey Doberman, hi. So straight into the event then? Great after this, I guess. I'm happy about more still. I can just bide my luck for a bit too. Okay, the records first. Hey, hi Biscus. I still can't believe I got so many different 5 stars except for Chilchuck and Laios. I guess they'll come home after I get Senshi. I bought some tickets earlier for this. At least I got more still with those tickets. It was worth buying. Oh hey Utage. Haven't summoned you in a while. And then there's Bee Hunter. And then there's more rope. I am happy though that I got more sale. You know, we're leaving this for now. I'll be back later. So to the records. Complete surprise. Ta-da! Everyone goes through something in their lives that keeps them from sleeping at night. It just happens to some people more often than others. Dear Miss Susie Glitter, thank you for your bulk purchase of our Bright Future Silky Smooth shampoo products. We're excited to announce our new promotional campaign featuring a grand prize of 2,000 Victorian pounds. Your recent purchase qualifies you for entry, and we've included a ticket for our prize lottery. We encourage you to try your luck. Should you be one of our fortunate winners, please visit our factory headquarters in Caledon to claim your prize. Thank you for your continued support. Does this mean she wins? Let's see. A ceiling star projector for Quercus. The wind chimes on the mailbox for Kazemaru. I still need things for Granny, Hayes, Skyfire, the Doctor, Amiya, and Dr. Kelsey. Better get moving if I want to squeeze in time to visit my mates. It's been a while since I've been back to Caledon. I wonder how everyone's doing. Then there's this ticket. Even the smallest prize is worth is £20, and there's an 8% chance of getting that, apparently. I can't believe you need to collect your prize in person. If I hadn't come back to visit, I would have missed a chance. Oh? It looks like the fancy ice cream shop over there is having some kind of promotion. Gulps. My luck can't be that bad, can it? Let's wait until I get that 28 quid. Then I can have a scoop, just a scoop. That's all I need. Alright, let's give it a scratch. 20... Well, there it is. Wait, is that another zero at the end? 200... No, 1,000. 20,000? 20,000? The first prize? Susie rubs her eyes, holding the ticket up to the light. It says plain as day, £20,000. Congratulations on first prize. Oh Lord, this... Lowers her voice. No way. Flustered. Okay, calm down. This is a lot of money. I need to get back to the office right away to find Bitterroot, and then we'll head to the prize exchange straight after. Though her mind urges her to return to the Rhodes Island office, her legs have a will of their own and lead her to the ice cream shop. Welcome, we're having a big sale today. 20% off a scoop, 50% off two. If I get 2 scoops, can I get different flavors? Of course. If you'd like to try even more, then I'd say our variety bucket's your best value for money. She deserves some ice cream. Nope, I'm done. This bucket's too much for me. The brain freeze won't stop. Look, we confirm it's real, so you can stop checking it out and giggling. The shampoo factory says your finances on leave until next month, so you've got until then to put together a proper plan of how to spend that much money. All that money's gonna go to ice cream. Oh no, she's gonna be Ankh from Os. First, I'll send half of it home. £10,000 should be enough to buy a much bigger and prettier house. Then whatever's left can go towards business. Maybe I'll donate a bunch of hairdressing equipment to Rhodes Island. The kind that could give even Spot a haircut he likes in under 10 minutes. Burst out laughing. How about putting yourself first? £10,000 is not that much for a company, but it's life-changing for a person. Darn, the conveyor's here. Darn, the convoy's here. Forgot to tell you, Susie, but I've gotta go on a trip. I'll be back next month, and then we can go claim the prize together, yeah? Where are you headed to next? The convoy might be able to give you a ride. I was going to look for James and the others, so... maybe I should check the pubs? Sure. Though ever since the accident with Greenspark, the infected community's workers haven't had a pub to go to. I've heard some pubs outside let them in on a down low for an extra fee. I figured they'll drag you there to celebrate your return. How long is it to traverse around Terra if you walk? Ride a small vehicle or 3 Rhodes Island land ship. How long do you imagine for each? Okay, for walking, I want to say maybe 10 years. Small vehicle, let's cut that in half by... Or no. Small vehicle maybe 7 years, and then Rhodes Island land ship 5 years maybe? And if it's longer than that, oof. Just take care not to get exposed. Last time someone got found out as infected, those lousy drunkards beat him half to death. I won't. I'll make sure everyone else is careful too. James the worker, Bean the infected, Stone the infected. How much did you say that was again, Susie? £20,000. £20,000? Shut up. Don't you think Sparky's got enough troubles without you opening your gob? Sorry about that. Let's not chat about this here. It's too risky. Speaking of which, didn't they pass a bill for improved treatment of infected workers before I left? The bill's all well and good, but it'll take more than a piece of paper to change things. If it could, we wouldn't have to sneak around just for a drink now, would we? I'm really sorry, mister. I didn't mean to... Hold on, Susie.
is that? A knife in his hand? You bloody little static freak.
Oi! Okay, it's a long year. It's a walk, then it's a list of a month. Small transportation would be weeks, and for Rhodes Island, about 2 months. Alrighty. Yeah, big difference in guesses.
Terribly sorry about all that. We've sent someone to chase the pickpocket. Everyone gets a glass of our special in the house. Please don't let his tomfoolery give you the wrong idea about our fine establishment. Hold up a sec. I remember you. Ain't you the git who shakes down the infected? The hardest just for want and a pint? Didn't have enough on me last time, so you... Perish with thought, sir. Please don't joke about such things. How could you possibly be infected?
No one listens to the barman, but no one is avoiding the infected like they usually do either. 20,000? You serious?
Hey, isn't that the girl who exposed Counselor Fishmer's scheme? Susie Glitter?
I've got a relative who won 200 grand buying a terminal the other day. I heard they quit their jobs the very next day, then went to Siesta for some R&R. Why else would the girl install some electric gadget to protect her wallet?
Humph. That much money is wasted on the infected anyway.
If I had that kind of money. Oh man, they're all gossiping.
We better get out of here.
I feel like traveling just takes a while, that's why. At least on foot. Especially if you have to dodge catastrophes. Who knows how much running around you'll have to do.
Move.
But if it's shorter, that's good. Yan, morning already? I sure had a lot of nightmares last night. The ticket, still here. That slip with the tongue back in the pub. I'm sure nobody believed us. I still have plenty of time to think over how I want to spend this money.
Miss Glitter? Rose Island's Miss Susie Glitter? I put your mail in the letterbox. Do make sure to check it.
Mail for me? Oh, the mailman's gone. Let me see. Oh my goodness, were there so many letters in there? And they're all for me? Got a windfall burning a hole in your pocket? Leave it to the investing guru certified by the Duke of Godden himself to double your wealth. Dear Susie, I hail from Boschendal just like you. I even held you when you were just a baby. You might not remember me, but... Please help us, Miss Glitter. Our stores in the boil have been running at a loss year after year. But with a single investment from you... I didn't realize I was quite so famous. To the hero of the city, Miss Susie Glitter, I'm glad to hear of your return to the city, for I am a great admirer of your bravery in standing up in the name of justice for the common man. I would like to invite you to my humble abode. Susie, do not fall for this. What is even happening? Well, as long as I don't fall for any of that, I should be fine. I can't let the money ruin my plans. Cheer up, Susie. There's still plenty of friends to see and gifts to pick out. Wait, I should find somewhere safer to keep this ticket first. It's already noon. What should I get Granny? Weapon maintenance lubricant?
Excuse me, would you happen to be Miss Susie Glitter? You need to be so on guard. We met once at the Green Spark.
That's a pub for the infected. You sure you've been there before? That should do. Granny's sure to be happy with that. Is it really you, Susie? It must be. Come here already. Am I glad to finally meet you in person? Do I know you? No, but it doesn't matter. We just need some time before we're the best of friends. Want a drink? My treat. No, thank you. Oh gosh, Susie just has to stay indoors now.
Please, I've got four kids to feed, and the factory let me go just yesterday. I've got nothing.
Here, £5. Please just take it. I should really get back to the office now. I think there are even more people coming my way. Did someone try to mess with the lock? Oh no, Rhodes Island's medicines are in there too. Phew, no one's come in, thank heavens. I better keep the door shut tight. Who's there? Don't come in. Susie, it's me, Bean. Mr. Bean? Are you here to ask your money as well?
No, nothing of the sort. Look, we're terribly sorry, Susie. I'm here to apologize on Stone's behalf too. We've caused nothing but trouble for you with our big mouths.
No, it's okay. It wasn't on purpose.
Actually, I came here to discuss something with you.
Go ahead.
Now that you're well off, we were wondering if we could rebuild the green spark right where it used to be.
That's...
I know we're asking for too much and it's not our money to begin with. Just forget I said anything. Where's Bitterroot, by the way?
On a work trip. Hey, hello.
Well, he better come back soon. I don't like how a young lady's alone with that much money on you. Bah, what's the point of me going on about all this? Anyways, you get some rest now.
Thanks, Mr. Bean. I hope your internet's better now. Mr. Bean, how much would it cost to rebuild the green spark?
Huh? Let me see. There's a lot still there, so no extra cost for that. 100 quid to the city council and we can start working. Rebuilding the interior should be about 1,005, maybe 600. And in the council's cut and some odds and ends, I reckon £2,000 should do. Shouldn't be any higher than that. Look, Susie.
Well, go ahead and call the council then.
Really?
Oh, you have internet but no cell service. Eee! Pain still. Of course. I'm doing alright for myself at Rhodes Island, so I think it's better I put all this money to good use, helping everyone out before it turns my entire life upside down.
All this money? No way. Surely we couldn't possibly need that much.
It's fine, really. See the mailbox outside? It'll be much better than dealing with all these people from heaven knows where sending me letters.
Then I'll go tell the lads the good news.
Yes, on a double. Bitterroot, you're back.
I heard all about what happened. Who knew things could have taken such a turn in the 2 short weeks I was gone?
Oh, no need to sound so negative. I think it's all rather wonderful, really. James has been dropping by every day to give an update. Sounds like it'll be fully rebuilt in a few days.
£2,000 was it? Bean's estimate was pretty accurate. Low ball even.
Not like there's any more to give. I haven't cashed in the ticket yet, so all I had was that 2,000 quid. It really did all go towards rebuilding the green spark. Not a single penny's gone up towards wages.
Wages, huh? I don't think Bean ever brought the topic up with you. Is it really alright? You might have to take a big chunk out of the 10 grand you left for yourself. Not sure how much you'll be left after.
It's fine. Everyone's been having a rough time, so it's the least I could do. If it wasn't rebuilding the pub, I'd still be helping them out some other way. Paying them is the least I can do for their hard work, even if they're too embarrassed to bring it up.
Figuring that out yourself means you've got a good head on your shoulders. Oh, right. The finance from that shampoo factory should be back from holiday, right? Can't take them longer than building a pub, can it?
Stare. May I help you, sir?
We're here to trade in this ticket.
Oh, afraid of Susie's, I see. Judging by the grins on your faces, you must have won big. Congratulations. Second prize and £2,000 should keep you comfortable for quite some time, even if you splurge a bit. £2,000? Rate 2,000 Victorian pounds.
Sorry, miss, but mind reading that ticket again? I think you forgot a zero.
Wait, what? What does it say?
20,000 pounds, first prize.
First prize? That can't be right. Hold it up for me while I confirm it. Well, there's certainly nothing wrong with it. How peculiar.
What's going on here? What's all the commotion?
Sir, this young lady's won a first prize, but as I recall, someone redeemed first prize before I went on leave, no?
Mind if I see that ticket? This...
The other first prize ticket's over here. Why are there two tickets with identical numbers?
Well, this one's obviously a phony. Quick, call the police and get these two scammers out of my sight at once.
What?
With all due respect, sir. But what the hell are you talking about?
He's right, sir. Miss Glitter here is outstanding, honest soul. Why, she's even been named the city's hero. Why would she do such a thing? The two sides are staring daggers at one another. But before things can escalate any further, Susie begins to speak. Why did it have to be like this? Why? I can't pay their wages. She does not cry, but her helpless muttering is more heartbreaking than any sobbing or weeping. Well...
Oh hey, Bitterroot, Susie, perfect timing. Bean, there's something I have to tell you, and the others. What could be more important than this? There's just one thing we have to do before the job's done. Put the green spark sign back up where it belongs. Would you like to do the honor, Susie? Susie?
No, I can't.
Why does that look? Bad memories?
No, I'm fine.
I'll hang it up then. Everyone's been fighting over who gets to do it.
Susie follows Bean to the Green Spark's front door. The arboretum and the lighting store have been restored to the way it was before the fire. With one new addition, tucked away in the corner of the pub is a mirror, a barber's chair, and all sorts of hairdressing equipment. The gilded lettering across the storefront glints and glimmers, and the entire store is awash with the smell of newly furnished building. Bean climbs up a ladder, gingerly hanging out the Green Spark sign, as applause and cheering breaks out all around him.
Here's to a bar that won't give us a stink eye. 3 cheers for the Green Spark.
Hip hip hooray! Susie looks around the rebuilt arboretum and lighting store slash pub slash barbershop. It should have been the start of a new life for her. At the very least, its reconstruction could have provided some income for those who contributed. But why? Why did it always come to this? Upon hearing the cheering crowd, she feels a lump in her throat, and her vision begins to blur. Sob.
Susie, we know this place holds some bad memories for you, but...
Sob.
Oh, come on now, Sparky. You're breaking my heart with your crying. What's the matter?
The ticket. The head of the factory said it was a fake, but it's not. The 20,000 pounds, my savings, everyone's lives. Sob.
The ticket? A fake? You were going to say something to Bean earlier, Bitterroot. What's going on here? The shampoo factory won't accept Susie's ticket. They say the first prize has already been claimed. What kind of game are they playing? The lottery was obviously rigged, but the boss messed up and Susie ended up with a real first prize ticket. Now they're saying it was a printing error and won't give her a penny. They've got some bloody stones on them. The Bright Future Factory, yeah. That's just south of the infected block. Susie's been buying their product from the start, all because they said they'd support a community, no? Is this the kind of support their chief meant? Let's go, boys. We're gonna have ourselves a chat. Yeah! Hold it, most of you are infected. If you all head to the factory, wouldn't you? Not to worry, we'll be there with them. We're not looking to start a riot. We're just going to tell that director that if he doesn't honor Susie's ticket, none of us will be buying his products, and we'll go on strike too. Caledon named her hero of the city, for crying out loud. How could they do this to someone like that? Cheer up, Susie. Let's go give them a piece of our mind together.
I like how they're rallying together for Susie.
Allow me to once again apologize to you, Miss Susie Glitter, and your concerned friends. While this incident is suspicious, I'm afraid there's no direct evidence that the factory director has been involved in lottery fraud. He has agreed to compensate Miss Glitter 2,000 Victorian pounds, alongside 2 shipments of Bright Future shampoo. Consider the matter settled. I ask all present to refrain from causing any further complications. Hold on a sec. This isn't...
Well... Susie's always being bullied, what the heck?
Huh, bullocks. Typical infected discrimination. If it was one of those consulars bring up this matter, he'd be going, yes, my lord, right away. Stuff it, talking about it won't change a thing. At least, it's better than coming out empty-handed. Here, this should be enough to pay off our tab.
Thanks.
Well, now that that's all done and dusted, we should head back home now. Sorry, Susie, for making things harder on you. If anything comes up in the future, remember to give us a shout. I'll be the first one over.
Huh? Wait, James, Stone, Mr. Bean, everyone wait.
Eh? What's the matter? Something else in your mind?
You wages.
Wages? Bean says he talked everything over with you that day.
I was going to use a big chunk of that 20 grand to pay everyone for their time and effort. It was supposed to help you improve your lives. The payout's only 2,000 pounds now, and I don't have any more savings on me, so all I can do is divide this up between you all.
Wait, Susie darling. I think you've got this all wrong. Bean, what in the blazes did you tell her that day? Well, Susie told me I think it's better if I put all this money to good use, helping everyone out before it turns my entire life upside down. Then I said surely we couldn't possibly need that much. That's all. That's pretty much it. Bean, you twat. Can't you understand the words coming out of your own damn mouth? You made Susie think we were a charity case. Rebuilding the Green Spark might not be Susie's idea, but it's her money paying for it. Did you have the cheek to mention wages to her too? Lord no, I didn't even mention any of the sort. What kind of shameless bastard do you think I am? So not willing to admit it, are you? Look at how much of a frizzle she's in thanks to you. Alright, I'm sorry. Apologies, Susie, and everyone else. Apologies don't cut it. At least give the Green Spark some free work for a month.
Hear, hear. The infected workers continue to make a fuss, though it's mostly in good-natured teasing. Bitterroot glances at Susie. The infectious laughter transforms her sad and apologetic expression into one of joy and warmth. Everyone wait. I still think...
Consider our minds made up, Susie. If you're still insisting on giving us money, we'd have to consider you and Bean in cahoots.
Huh? But I can't let everyone work for free.
Susie, just leave that all aside for the moment.
If you say so. Then James, could you help move this chair, mirror, and all the hairdresser's equipment out of the store?
I mean, sure, but why?
I couldn't possibly take all the shampoo with me, so it's best I give everyone a haircut right now. No offense, but I've been meaning to do something about your scruffy beard, your scruffy hairdos. I won't make you work for free, Mr. Bean. If you sit down nice and quiet, alright?
Haha, sure. Aren't you letting him off too lightly?
Don't think you lot can get away either. Happy-ish ending? To our Sparky. We're terribly sorry for all the trouble we've caused you. The shampoo factory chief might be a rate bastard, but we're hardly any better. We nearly let you spend all of your savings in rebuilding the Green Spark. As for the wages you wouldn't stop bringing up before you left Caldon, we settled on a Colombian approach to the matter. Since we've invested our labor in building the place, we'll take half the pub's income and split it among ourselves. How's it sound? But for now, we'd like you to have the pub's first month of the income. It's yours to do with what you will. If you ever have the time, do visit Caldon again. Everyone misses you. Aww. And our hair is getting rather long too. I like that. And sure, Jessica for next time. Woohoo! All the best, the infected of Caldon. Okay, that was cute at the end. But sheesh! Freaking scam artist. Susie deserves the 20,000, not 2,000. Okay. 20,000. And now I'm ready. Look at how cute this is. Delicious on Terra. Good meals every day keeps troubles away. Hyobi's flavorful doodles. Monster Gourmand. Daily recipe. Rhodes Island Healthy Market. Senchi's Dungeon Diner. Originium Slug Ranch. Oh, they're so cute. I love it. Oops. Why are they so precious? Yours is probably more accurate. But like if it's like a more straight track of anything. Because I can't imagine how much catastrophes could like ruin things for plants or walking around. Niles, run! The moment she was swallowed whole by the red dragon, my sister Fallen teleported the rest of us out of the dungeon with her magic. Wait a second, this is how it's gonna go? Our belongings and travel plans were all left behind. However, we had no choice but to venture out to the dungeon again to rescue Fallen before she's digested. On our way, we tried eating the monsters we killed to feed ourselves. It's been tough, but thanks to that, we've met new friends, solved all kinds of problems, and learned many new things about the dungeon. But just as we were venturing deeper, thinking all was going well, we seemed to have found ourselves in a new predicament. Like, messengers are professionals. But for normal people, it'd just be like, what? What this? How to navigate? Like, Angelina can soar through the sky. She can do parkour epically.
Fallen. Oh, just a dream.
You're finally awake, Laios. How are you feeling? Still dizzy?
Not really. But now that you mention it, I'm feeling a little hungry. Where are we?
Isekai MCs.
The sky, the sun, the woods, and...
Looks like somewhere outside the dungeon, right? But no, it's not. None of us recognize this place at all. Not me, not Senshi, not even Chilchuk. And look, I've been getting no response at all. I tried several times, but the spirits aren't responding to me.
That's strange. Senshi, what are you doing? Been examining the soil here. Look, the soil's moist, deep in color, and starts to smell when you rub it in your palms, which means it's got a lot of organic matter packed in there.
Meaning? The way he's actually sniffing.
Meaning it's just perfect for planting. Hey, just like the soil back on the golem. I mean, just like the soil on the back of the golem.
Who cares? I just love the expressions. Oh, so beautiful already.
Pipe down, Marcel. You spooked the birds. Well, I have good news and bad news. First, we checked our surroundings, and we haven't come across any monsters. This place should be safe. What about the good news?
That was the good news. So what's the bad news?
The bad news is this place is huge, and nothing like any environment I'm familiar with. From a high vantage point, I could tell that we're on the edge of a forest. I've never seen anywhere like this in the first 5 floors, and I haven't heard about anything like it either.
Which means?
Which means?
The faces are beautiful. Blushy face.
Could it be that the dungeon has changed shape? Never seen any of those birds before. Strange. An area of the dungeon? Looks more like a whole different place to me.
Could this place be similar to being inside one of those paintings? Where we were brought to another world?
Does it mean we'll get to see monsters that no one ever seen before? And if we're lucky, to taste them too?
Do you even realize what you're saying? Our top priority is saving Fallen, not wasting our times in whatever this place is. And there's one other thing I should mention. I've tried several times now, but I'm only able to use simple magic here.
That could be an issue. What's more? There's more? Something's off about the forest and this clearing here. As if someone opened up the soil for planting things. I'm quite familiar with methods like that.
You don't care about my magic getting weaker at all, do you?
Come to think of it, I did spot some strange wooden hut outside the forest. Maybe there are people living there? Let's head there and ask around, see if we can learn anything.
Don't change the subject.
Strange wooden hut? Let's go check it out.
Hey. They're so nonchalant about this for the most part. We need to be more cautious. We know nothing about this place. Who knows what's inside? We might even encounter hostile demi-humans.
I suggest you let me go first, too. Hey! The hut's not big, but it's got plenty of fencing. The stakes are all planted firmly to the ground too, nice and steady.
Oh, she could do good in Lathanian. Or heck. She could probably do good in Ager, honestly, too. Laios. He could be on the frontier. Actually, Senshi could be on the frontier too as well. Or no. Senshi can go to Big Bob's farm. They can be farmers together. Chilchuck, though. Not sure what he'd be doing. Yes, I also want to try dragon. Their tails look so juicy. But for not eating... Ooh... I would not want to eat a zombie.
The hut's not big, but it's got plenty of fencing. The stakes are all planted firmly to the ground too, nice and steady. The part about the ground are obviously short. Most folks could climb over them, no problem. I guess they go deep, to keep animals inside from digging their way out. I'm also seeing some black rocks scattered all over, some kind of marker maybe? Hey, stop running around like that. What if it's dangerous?
Ooh, a slime slushie would be good.
Kensuke? Kensuke reacts to monsters nearby. Does it mean...
Huh?
I told you not to run around!
Since the question was... What monster would you want to try as a meal, and what monster would you not try? Dragon, try. Zombie, no. It moves. There's something squishy under the rock. Eek!
Is it some kind of insect monster that uses rocks as a shell? So the shell is used for both protection and offense?
Hey, don't just stand around and watch. Take care of it already.
Its hard outer shell is more than enough protection for its abdomen. It covers the neck too, which usually has a lot of nerves. It wouldn't be easy to kill it with just our weapons. Morcille, use your magic. Keep it as weak as you can. We don't want to harm the environment here.
Don't worry. I can't cast anything stronger than this right now anyway. Humph. They're as weak as walking mushrooms.
So it is a new type of monster. Are you right, Morcille? How did its attacks feel?
I'm fine. Thanks for worrying about me.
What a hard shell. You don't often see shells made of made of minerals. What about the rest of it?
Flips the Originium slug around with his axe. What? Mmm, delicious. Yummy.
What is it like? Stay back. Don't lay a finger on it when we don't even know what the first thing about it. Critters that crawl on the ground usually live off of decomposing organic matter. So they're likely to be full of bacteria and parasites. You can get infected just by touching it. That's true. Kensuke. We found the slug already. Is there something else?
More.
Hold on. The rocks around us have all come to life.
In that case, we'll just have to take them all down. It's gonna be interesting learning which ones are yummy. How's this?
Watch out. Seems like they come in all kinds. Some can spew some sort of fluid. Careful, it seems to be corrosive. Wow, they can spit corrosive fluids?
You excited about that right now?
I don't think I can do much damage to these guys. They're all yours.
Quick, we'll hide inside this hut. What? What the heck?
Senshi, do you know this orc all decked out in armor? All the orcs I know tend to dress pretty lightly. He must be the owner of the hut. Should I ask?
Ask what? Let's run for it. Oh, I love this. Oh, it's so beautiful. You just stare at them for a bit.
Senshi, put me down already.
Is he chasing us?
What is he anyway? Is he really an orc? You sure you don't need me to go and ask?
Why are people so curious about that? He was obviously hellbent on slaughtering us with that strange massive blade. We definitely pissed him off.
Yeah, probably with your explosion magic. Why don't you try apologizing?
I'm not apologizing to an orc. And how are we supposed to chase off the rocks and slugs without magic?
So this is a new place you've never been to. There are so many things to do here. For the last time, Senshi, I know how to run. Put me down already, hey! I've never read anything about this in the books either. This is so cool. Laios.
What a start. Well, Senshi did seem into the farm. So it would have been good. Woulda. Oh man, this is chaos. And I love it. I'm thriving on this. Oh no! I don't like that, I don't like that, I don't like that. So let me just get that here. No, Sluggy, stop it! No, it got through. Oh, I feel so much hate. Oh, the pod does a thing. Wow. Oh, that's so nice, actually. I gotta redo all this, but it's okay, you know, it's fine. That's for later, me. Oh man, it's gonna be chaos. It gives you buffs as you defeat the creatures as ingredients. Ta-da!
I still think something about this doesn't add up.
Laios, is it really time for that? Who knows when that orc will catch up to us? Don't Don't you have even a little sense of danger? This is uncharted territory. Nothing we know about the dungeon is going to help us here.
I didn't expect the slugs to have totally different habits and levels of aggressiveness just for having different shells. But why were they working with that creature as strong as an orc? Are the slugs really intelligent enough to be tamed?
When does this take place?
Shh, pipe down. The orc is here.
He's coming. What the? Why is he attacking the slugs? Are they not on the same side? Is he attacking everything around him indiscriminately?
Hold on, I have an idea.
What are you up to this time?
Hi.
What?
Hi.
In that case, I'm gonna guess when he's starting out his business, since then she said that the soil was tilled, but it wasn't anything planted there. So that's my guess.
Hi.
I've had enough of this. If we're doing this, let's do it now.
Wait. Marcel, wait.
I'm not going to get myself killed here by some orc. Fallen is still waiting for me to save her.
Huh?
Huh?
Kill? Why would I kill you? Do I look that scary?
Cut the crap.
Hey, watch out.
Ooh, fancy slug.
And that's the last of them. It's always a pain when they start running around all over the place. I knew it. You're not a violent brute who attacks indiscriminately. You just want to take care of the slugs for us. What?
So confusing.
Ha ha ha. It's your first time here, no wonder. You see, I own this little ranch here, and I built these huts with my friends. Took us a whole lot of work just to keep the Originium slugs under control. You can call me Big Bob. You look like a bunch of wandering vagrants. The wastes are a dangerous place. You ought to rest up here.
Excuse me, vagrants. We're adventurers.
Is there a difference?
Of course there is.
So they're called Originium slugs. You're kidding me. You've never heard of Originium slugs? Oh, we haven't introduced ourselves yet, have we? I'm Laios. This is Senshi, the newest member of the party. And this is Marcel, a mage, and this is Chilchuk, the locksmith. Now that I take a look, you're all dressed kind of funny. Are you actors from Rankwood? What's that? Never mind, but you wouldn't get it even if I explained. Anyway, most folks would know to stay away when they see so many slugs in one place. So why'd you come anyway? They thought you were intruders. So you raise these slugs here. That's incredible. Heh, this is nothing. There are plenty of those little guys here. Rather than making enemies out of them in the wastes, I figured I'd try putting them to use. They always get more active at this time of year. That's why I came out of the hut. Didn't expect to find you folks waking all of them up and leading them away though. So I had no choice but to knock them all out, one by one, and drag them back in.
Sorry about that.
Haha, it's okay. So anyway, you mean they are raised on a farm and therefore are edible?
Huh? Are you crazy? Do I have to remind you that they were trying to kill us just now? And this isn't the first time to learn about local cuisines. We need to...
We do eat Originium slugs though. Really?
They don't exactly look like something you'd want to eat.
Maybe they have some kind of unique flavor then? Not quite. Rather than flavor, it's more like, hey, you should try out yourselves. How about something for you? I can help.
Huh? What? Eat what? These slugs? No. No, hell no.
I've cleaned the pot, Big Bob. I'd love to see how you cook these slugs. Great, thanks. First things first. The slugs we just caught can be eaten right away. Gotta flip them over and keep them in the water for 5 days to starve them. Keeps their digestive tracts clean. What, you're saying we need to wait 5 days for this? Ha, you start first. Luckily, I already prepared some earlier. Make sure you wear gloves. We'll boil them in water. That'll shrink the meat and make it easier to shell.
Why can't you just pry it off as is?
Because this way we can clean out all the mucus inside. Just blanch them in the boiling water briefly and take them out. After that, we'll just take the shell off and give the meat a rinse. See the mucus?
Ugh, just like slimes.
What's that?
What? You haven't heard of slimes? Slimes, like the super common monster in the upper levels of the dungeon.
So once you remove the meat, you keep heating the shells in water.
Hey, don't just ignore me. I love it. Really is good company.
As for the meat, there's still lots of mucus right now. We'll squeeze some lemons on it, then rub it hard with salt and flour to get all the mucus off. Remove all the organs, take off this membrane, and rinse it a total of 5 times. So we can't eat the organs or the membrane. Feel free to give it a try if you don't feel like waking up to see the sun tomorrow. Hey, were you actually planning to eat this before you heard that? Such a delicate cleansing process. Even I'm not familiar with many ingredients that need to be prepared like this.
Oh yes, we have a slime here in Terra, the Masti. Oh no!
They're originium slugs that makes them far more dangerous than most animals out there. There's no skipping this step. The ones I breed on my ranch may be raised in a controlled environment, but even they need to have their innards cleansed. If you run into any wild ones, don't even try to cook them. You could wash those slugs dozens of times and they still wouldn't be safe to eat.
Looks like a huge pain. Can we pick up the pace, please?
No, ingredients like these need to be handled carefully. After this step, we'll add some aromatic herbs to the water, like those thorny branches and leaves over there, and boil the slug in it again.
More boiling?
What's the rush, long ears? That's how you get rid of the earthy scent and tenderize the meat. If you don't mind the smell, though, we can skip the aromatics.
Please continue.
Let's add as many chilies as we can. It'll be so spicy you'll feel like you can breathe fire, and then more firewood. Keep those flames high. After that, we're pretty much done. We slice the meat, fry up a few more side ingredients. Mix them up and start stir frying. As soon as the meat starts to curl, it's done. Any longer and it'll be too dry. Remember, as soon as the meat starts to curl... Whoops, skip a step. We should have drizzled some originium slug beer onto the meat.
No need for that. This is more than perfect as it is. Let's just dig in already, then we can get back on the road. No need to waste more time on any extra steps.
If you say so, not my problem. Well then, the stir-fried chili originium slug is done. Hey, Big Beard, what are you doing? Let me try something. These shells have been cleaned, right? Yeah.
What is he up to?
Who knows? We'll put the clean slug meat back into the shells, mince some garlic, and add a little butter, salt, and pepper. And of course, don't forget the missing step. Drizzle the meat in some originium slug beer.
Ooh, fancy! Oh my goodness, Senshi! I like this.
Then add a bit of minced garlic on the shell's openings. And finally, put the shells back in the fire facing upwards and roast them for a while.
The flames lick the originium slug shells and give out intense sweet aroma. The oil sizzle and the warm scent of the garlic wafts toward the party. Then, there's a light joyful sound. Crackle.
It's ready. Now hurry and take them off. I've got pancakes ready too. Come on, let's eat.
Oh, I want that. What the heck? Bob's Farm Originium Slug Course. Hardtack with stir-fried chili originium slug. Roast slug. Oh man. That all looks so good. I'd be like Lyles right there, just staring a little bit of drool. Like, I want that.
Delicious! Put the meat in the bread and then bite into it with the chilies. Then take a sip of beer, try it. Here, try the pancakes. I added some foul beast eggs. You'll love it guaranteed. Is it colorful stuff on top? Crushed candies? It's sweet.
Fine, I'll try it too. What's this?
Originium slug antennae.
Wow, so good. I like the chewy texture. But way too spicy. It's very different from Senji's cooking, but still good. Yeah.
With the beer. The roast slug doesn't have the earthy taste at all, unlike the stir fry. I knew it. The result is always better when you don't cut the corners. Rushing will do you no good. No matter how minor a step is, you must take it carefully. That's what's so fascinating about cooking, Marcel. How anxious you were made me realize this.
Hey, I wasn't. I'm not the kind of person who throws caution to the wind when I'm anxious. I'm only so worried because none of you seem to be. It's like none of you even want to get back as soon as possible.
This beer's awesome. It's got a different malty taste to it, unlike anything I've ever had. Well, it's good to hear. I was planning to bottle and sell it, so I brewed a couple of batches. Sounds like I'll be raking in the dough.
Okay, yeah, before Bob started selling stuff at the store.
Originium slug beer. Is it brewed with slugs? With the slugs, how does it work? There are many ways. If you raise them in clean wheat husks, from the moment they're born, the husk will stick to them, and eventually they'll form shells that keep the smell. And if you mix those shells into your brew's hops, this beer's what you'll get. A few other places do it differently, say feeding the slugs hops and using their mucus in the brew. I'm sure it tastes different, but I like my brews the best. The same goes for the pancakes you just had. Give those tiny little fellas some fruit, and the shells will end up sweet. Burp. I guess I can relax now that I know there's a market for my beer. All this is so good.
I like how Chill Chuck was the one who helped inspire Big Bob to sell the beer.
Anyway, I think Marcel's been so anxious because we kind of stumbled our way into this place by accident. To be frank, most of what you guys have said have just gone right over my head. Never mind. I guess we'll have to look elsewhere for answers. Well, everyone gets homesick. I know that much at least. But I've never met anyone who knows as little as you guys. It's not safe traveling like that. Take these with you.
Big Bob quickly packs up some prepared slug meat and beer and hands them over to Laios, along with the book. Laios flips through the book and finds it filled with crooked, illegible letters.
What's this? That's my Bob's Gourmet Guide. I wrote down everything I've seen and whether it's edible or not. Take it. You seem surprised by even the littlest things. So just follow what it says in the book. Don't starve or get yourself food poisoning.
Seems like this is right up Laios' alley.
I can picture the expression on his face without even looking. Oh right. I know this place that has, a lot of eccentric people. I'm sure they'd be able to help you get home. I mean, they've got a red-eyed woman on a leash. If anyone can handle this, it's them.
Really? What's this place called?
Rhodes Island.
Yes.
They've been opening up branch offices in even the most remote villages. You should be able to find them pretty easily. Okay, Rhodes Island, got it. What a strange name for an island.
Does it mean we'll need to board a ship?
If you do manage to find it, remember to say hello to Mudrock for me. Not a problem. Alright then, I hope you find them soon.
Thanks, big guy. Probably around 1097 then? Okay.
What an interesting bunch. I sure hope you'll find that dungeon soon. Ahem, now back to work. What happened to the rest of the food? Did they finish all of it?
Ah. Burp. Cooked originium slug. Yummy. Kyobi. But Kyobi didn't expect Kyobi to just steal the food. Actually, no, I should have expected that. Gourmet guide. How bad can the gourmet guide be?
I'm all pumped up after the meal. How long have we been on the move? Slow down. What's the rush? Big Bob, what's the matter? I just remembered I left out an important outdoor cooking lesson. I'm sure you'd like more meals as filling as the last one, right?
The last meal.
I'm getting a little hungry again just thinking about it.
Ah, yeah, the festival. That needs the beer for the festival.
Senji, what are we having for our next meal? I should learn how to cook the monsters around here. Then let's get started with these Originium slugs here.
Huh?
Traveling in the wastes will cause hungry adventurers to continuously lose HP, and they'll lose more and more HP over time. All you need is this big pot, and you can eat your fill of nearby ingredients. Defeat edible enemies, and have their ingredients will be added to the pot. Heavier enemies will provide more ingredients.
Okay.
You can begin cooking once the pot is full. When cooking, make sure to pay attention to both time and heat. Just one moment.
Well,
smells great. Now we can cook up our own Originium slug feast too.
a familiar aroma.
Operators who've eaten will gain a slight attack increase and continuously recover HP. But food inside the pot will deplete over time and eventually runs out.
That's fine.
You can defeat edible enemies to refill the pot. If the pot runs out of food, you'll have to go hungry again. Huh? I don't want to feel hungry again. Sometimes you might meet unusual enemies. For example, say that sleeping slug over there.
I'll take a look. Hey. Ugh, my eyes.
Sheesh, I'll handle it.
Doing so good.
Well done. That is how you can both obtain unusual gems. Like the shiny berries, for example. They can be used in a number of ways. You can place them in directly inside the pot to cook unusual meals and give everyone a special effect. Or you can feed them to an individual operator to enjoy on their own. Of course, you can also just place them on the floor for some unusual effect. This great land of ours is huge. What is edible and how to eat them is up to you guys to figure out. Use my Bob's Gourmet Guide as a starting point. If you run into anything new, make sure to note it down. And tell me about it the next time we catch up over some good eats.
I'll miss you, Big Bob. Bob will be a really good guide. Ta-da! And over here. Jungle Detox too. Ooh! Akahuala? How far does it travel? Hurry up, Laios.
Look at this mushroom. Even the dungeon's walking mushrooms don't grow this big. Wouldn't it be amazing to see a walking mushroom this size? Thoughts on having it for lunch later?
Careful now. The gourmet guide says jungle mushrooms are basically all poisonous to some extent. For example, they might give you full body rashes, thicken your blood, or make you throw up non-stop until every organ is down on the floor.
I'd rather not think about what the guide's author must have been through to learn all that in such detail. The orcs only taught me how to identify dungeon mushrooms, so you best leave these alone.
I know I got a message from my group members. Let me check that real quick. Wait, what? Oh no! Someone forgot to turn in our assignment! Oh no, not again! Well... I'm quite a long way from catching marriage, on foot as well. Yep. They spent at least a month there in Terra. But shoot! Group work, why you be pain and suffering? Just yeah! I gotta look at that later on tonight then. Just in case, but still people! Yeah, it's the same group as last time. We're together for the entire semester. Just And yeah, luckily because they're adventurers, they're more prepared for traveling. Hopefully the book helped them a lot too. Thanks to Big Bob.
But there are some animals that eat them. Still no. If only one or two critters considered edible, it means it's probably toxic to everything else. In other words, if we see a lot of animals eating this, then it's likely to be edible for us too. Right.
Low roar.
What was that?
Piercing buzzing.
There's something flying towards us. Careful, everyone.
Wah! Did they just fall? Oh. Knocks here and there. It's the High Priest?
Ha! Now that was an impressive explosion. A good thing the test site was empty. Let me see. Chamber pressure off the charts. Same goes with the temperature readings. And low capacity too. Seems like it'll need reinforcements to perform well.
Oh yeah, that is the mushrooms, isn't it? Like, be careful, Laios, guys. You're gonna go into an integrated strategy if you're not careful.
Next, final adjustments to the previous configuration. Loosen the belt, tighten the screws, and... done.
This time it should be it's a different person, luckily. I'm just happy that I turned in my stuff when I was the one who had to turn things in. Like, sure, I didn't get full marks on it, but I still turned it in and we still got a 90 out of 100 for that one. So it wasn't too bad. Better than 0 out of 100.
My newest masterpiece, the invincible cool thing, will be fully operational as long as I don't run into another accident. Or... oh, I should get rid of all these explosives first. Safety first, avoid open flames.
Knocks here and there.
The thing over there keeps blowing up. You alright, Marcel?
I'm fine, just a little dizzy. Low roar.
There's more. Careful.
A golem? Maybe a gargoyle? Tasting magic. I still gotta do one part for that project later on. I have to record a cooking video. It's gonna be funny. I'm debating if I want to ask Dad to be the model or if I'm gonna just be the model and the director and the editor and everything. I just gotta think for a bit. Boom!
High Priest, you there?
What was that? What? crocodile? Or a beast man with a crocodile head?
Huh? What's a beast man?
He can speak too.
Why wouldn't I be able to? Hey, you there, Durans. Did you crawl up from the underground? Durans? Is he talking about us? See any other short ones around here? Are you saying me and Chochuk look like the same race to you? Don't you guys have half-foot here? What are you talking about? Is something wrong with you all?
I love all this confusion. Yeah.
Right. Have you seen our high priest here?
Take a page out of Nyan's book. Just go with your gut. It just so happens that Nyan's gut is often chili, spice, yummy.
High priest? Old guy, shorter than me, wears glasses. What's he doing in such a dangerous place? Dunno, he thinks in mysterious ways. Well, we haven't run into any old men. He also moves in mysterious ways. Guess I should just give up and get back to the tribe then. Like all the times I went and looked. Just like all the times I went out and looked for him before. Goodbye, strange tourists.
Wait, could I ask if you heard of Rhodes Island?
Heh, lucky for you, but also unlucky. Because I feel like I have, but also not. There's someone else in the tribe who I'm sure knows about where this whatever island is though.
Whatever island. Good for you, Chochuk. It's like you never left.
But that person happens to be the high priest you're looking for. Bingo. How's this? Come back with me. We hardly ever find him when we go out looking. But he always comes back sooner or later.
So far, so good.
So basically, you guys were on an island with a huge dungeon. And someone ended up here.
More or less. Do you know anything about it?
What's an island?
Huh, it's a landmass completely surrounded by sea.
What's a sea?
A large body of water.
You mean a lake? You really like to use strange words.
Well, it is because we're inland right now, and you haven't heard of...
It's because your questions are too strange. I've never heard of a sea, an island, or a marine village. We swept here from the other side of Terra by someone's tail or something.
Terra?
It's what we're standing on right now.
Marcel tries to read the crocodile man's face for any sign that he was pranking her. Unfortunately, the only message she gets from his eyes is, "Am I talking to a fool?" I like that.
So in short, the one who calls the shots in this tribe of crocodiles, Arcosauria, is the high priest. The one Marcel blew up earlier was his mech. The invincible cool thing. But if we blew up his mech, would he still be willing to help us find Rhodes Island? It's fine. It would have exploded with or without you. Always managed to blow up somehow. The high priest is a friendly man. I'm sure he won't blame you if you just explain everything. He's also a righteous man. He wouldn't leave a group of lost visitors stranded. That's our high priest. Still, we should come up with a way to make amends. Don't worry about it. Wait, what's a good smell? Who's cooking today? The Durin with a huge beard.
Oh man. Yeah, they're so lost. Looking for Rose Island, I get it now. They're traveling, we're traveling. Maybe even in opposite directions. Terra, Akahuala, living paintings, the dungeon. Ugh, I can't wrap my head around it all. I can use magic here, so at the very least, some of the laws of reality are shared. Fallen, I bet I'd be as excited as Lyles if you were here. I miss our days back at the academy. Back then. Wait, the berries that those little birds are eating. They look like that fruit fallen off of me back then. Oh no, is she gonna hallucinate? I don't know if she should have eaten those berries. Marcel, you shouldn't be eating random stuff off the ground.
Smells great. Are Durin's good at cooking too? For the last time, I'm not a Durin. Huh, never mind, sue yourself. Quick, round everyone up to try this bearded Durin's cooking. Right, you guys are looking for the High Priest? Yeah, we want to ask him some questions. It's sure he knows much, but it's hard to meet him. It's easy if he wants to see you, but it's impossible if he doesn't. Sounds like your classic stage type. So how do we get him to want to see us? Zumawa said that if we want the High Priest to share his wisdom, we should make some noise to attract him. Noise. Would a big feast count? Yeah, something like that. No objections here. Let's ask Marcia what she thinks. Speaking of which, where is she? She hasn't returned yet?
The face. Damn you, Red Dragon. Give Fallen back to me. And this is how we're starting our fight. What is this event? I'm in awe. I'm very much in awe. It is extremely unhinged, but I love it. I'm into this. Like, oh heck yeah. No, little sluggy. Not the best placement, but it's okay. Nice. Nom nom nom. And might as well do that. I like the new slugs. If they can make candy in the shells, they must be extra good. Oh, look there. We found him, the High Priest. Yay. He has been saved. Totally saved.
My fin drag rack! My bed!
Marcel, stop it!
Lyos. Since when was Marcel this quick? I think she's seeing us as a red dragon now. Then what do we do? Let me try calling her. Marcel, it's me, Lyos.
No way. You're way too normal. Lyos is the guy who'd intimidate a basilisk with just a strange pose.
I mean, she's got a point. Fine, there's no other way to prove who I am. Roar! I mean, rah!
I love it. Just peek. Just truly peek. I love this too much. Lyos, let me summon you. Gosh darn it, Lyos. Lyos, it really is you?
That actually worked?
Lyos, the Red Dragon and 8 Fallen. We need to feed it so we can revive her.
Wait, why are you pointing at me? What part of me looks like a dragon?
Oh yeah, the Ava collab ends soon. But still around. I gotta summon at least by tomorrow.
Ugh. What's your problem? Gah, Is she stumbling around in a daze? Yes. Is she lashing out and babbling nonsense? Yes, yes. Foaming at the mouth? Yes, yes, yes. Then she's poisoned. Lucky for you, but also unlucky. The only one who knows how to make that antidote is the High Priest. All we have are kibibi grass that we use as a general cure for poisonings, illness, or upset stomachs. You can try using them, but I can't guarantee it'll work. Then I'll calm Marcel down when you guys look for something to attract the High Priest. How? Where? A sumptuous feast ought to draw him in. She must be hallucinating, and if we don't hurry, she's going to blow my house up. Chochuk, go with the others. I'll handle it here. Got it. We'll leave her to you.
The way he just recognizes because of that face and pose.
Phew. That should be enough fruit and fish. Thanks for guiding me, friend. But can I trouble you with one more thing? Fish, this is Finn. This is a Finn. Oh, so that's what you call them here. Anyhow, I'd like you to return to the village first and boil me a pot of water. Water? I just thought of something. A regular meal probably wouldn't be impressive enough, so I plan to make a huge stew. On one hand, consider thank you for everything you've done for us, and on the other, didn't you see the High Priest likes lively feasts? If everyone gathers around the pot, it will certainly become lively. Oh, you want to make a nice pot of stew? Great. I'll head back and get it started. I have enough fruit and fish, but I still feel like something's missing.
Oh, there he is.
Odd, heard a strange noise just... heard a strange noise and came over. But there's nothing here. And my invincible cool thing exploded too. My luck has been terrible today. Fine, I'll just go home and sleep it off. I wouldn't be out here on my own if I hadn't promised Zumama I'd look after the research projects. Plump and vibrant colors. A healthy bird. Let's check Bob's Gourmet Guide to see if it's edible. Bumblebees are creatures covered with feathers that can fly, edible and delicious no matter how you cook them. This should make for the perfect main ingredient. Eye-catching too. I'm sure the High Priest will love it. This is it.
Oh no, Sanji, no! Well...
Why is there a Durin approaching me with such a hungry look in his eyes? Hold on. Is he really a Durin even? Ha, I see. How interesting. Wait, it's been so long since I last played it dead. How do you do it?
Oh no! Squawk?
I didn't mean to hit you that hard.
This is... a thing, yeah.
Guh.
Hey, hello, hello. Hello.
Well, as long as he's not dead. As long as it's dead. Chochuk, have you gathered enough fruit? Let's head back.
Let's see how this is. just staring at them again. We've got High Marcel and just regular Lyles, being Lyles of course, but this experience. Lyles, I know you're Lyles, but why do I keep thinking you look more like the dragon?
Marcel, let's talk about Fallon instead.
Yeah, she's my best friend. And listen to me, she's so happy that you're here, that you're her brother, Lyles. She really likes you and always talks about you. Everyone else considered her a terrible student, but I disagree. I learned so many things from her. I love her. But I was too weak, so she got eaten by the dragon.
It's not just your fault, Marcel. She's my sister. Of course we're going to save her. I'll never give up.
However, Lyles cannot help but feel a little curious. It seems that everyone looks like a different red dragon to the poison Marcel at the moment. So how exactly does everyone look? I got Marcel so far. No Lyles or Chochuk. They're just lost on the way, you know? As one do. Trying to find Rose Island. Does Senji look like a short and stout dragon? Is Chochuk a tiny one? Should he go look for some of the same fruit to find out for himself? Oh no! Is he gonna do this?
How's Marcel? She just fell asleep. They said it's how the body protects itself from the toxin, but still better to get the antidote sooner than later. Good. I'll go get the stew started then. But this fatty bird I caught. I really hope this will attract the High Priest. Anyway, we must hurry now. I'll prepare the bird. Help me with the prep work and it'll be done sooner. Check the way the wind is blowing, and build your fire downwind to avoid starting a forest fire. Wash the fruits, mushrooms, and potatoes, then cut them into bite-sized chunks and put them aside. Add some spices and kabibi grass to the pot, and build it up and bring it up to a boil so the meat will absorb the flavor better. Then add the fruits and mushrooms for bringing out the umami taste. Cook a few minutes more, and then add the meat and potatoes. Skin the fish, then slice open the belly and remove the organs. Wash the gills with running water or simply remove them with a knife. Make diagonal cuts on the fish. Mix chili, pepper, salt, and lemon juice all together. Then smear the mixture in the cuts.
I want that fish.
Skewer them on clean branches and place them right up by the campfire. Don't forget to rotate them now and then to ensure they're evenly cooked. Now let's check back on our bird. When the broth starts to thicken, add some salt and have a little taste test. Finally, simmer in low heat until that mouth-watering smell comes out. And it's done. A pot of stew for the High Priest. How do you usually get his attention? Sing, dance, cheer, feast. Then he'll show up naturally. Alright, then let's dig in, everyone. The fruit and mushrooms enrich the flavor along with the herb's unique aroma. A good stew. Aw, it smells so good. Sing, dance, the High Priest won't come unless you get moving. Okay. You two, Chochuk and Senji.
The dancing.
Is the High Priest still not here yet?
Ugh.
We'll have to use our ultimate method then. An earnest plea. High Priest, delicious food awaits you, so please come. High Priest, delicious food awaits you, so please come.
Ugh. Delicious High Priest. Yes, our resident Beast Lord, Jungle Fatty Bird Banquet. Fatty Bird and Vegetable Detox Stew. Yeah, him running from his tail being on fire is all theatrics. He likes it. He loves the feeling. Look, he's even enjoying his own taste. He's eating the stew. He's like, I mean,
Slurp. Gulp. So warm. I haven't had such a pleasant bath in a long time. But there are too many strange ingredients in here. Sliced mushrooms and cubed potatoes. Chili pepper and kabibi grass too even. Slurp. Ugh, it tastes weird. Is this a medicinal bath? Oh, it feels like my butt is being boiled. It reminds me of the heat inside the cockpit before the mech takes off. This really is quite pleasant.
He likes it.
I'll just soak it in, and all the exhaustion from the explosion will disappear.
I wonder if they try to eat Dolly.
The bird came back to life. It revived the stew. Could it be? Oh, is it an undying monster? High Priest, what are you doing inside the pot? High Priest? This fat bird? He was there the whole time? I mean, he was here the whole time? Ew, so that broth was his bathwater?
Mmm! High Priest bathwater! Extra blessings! Extra delicious!
Ugh, I just drank some. Oh, I wonder what the undying monster tastes like. Yes, I'm the High Priest. And during my bath, I figured out what you all want from me. Seeing how your companion is poisoned, I will certainly not sit idly by. I don't remember mentioning that. Ahem, to cure your companion, the best method is to drink this medicinal bathwater.
Oh, she has to drink the priest's bathwater. Okay.
I bet even crazy Feral Wolf would come to his senses after having such a disgusting stew. Disgusting? If it's bad, I'm sure it's the main ingredient's fault. Since the High Priest has spoken, please have your companion try the blessed stew.
Oh, it is blessed stew. Mmm, yummy. Let's have some blessed High Priest stew. Ugh, gulp. What a strange taste, but it's nice and warm. Urgh, it's so noisy.
Great. The High Priest stew really worked.
High Priest stew? Oh no. Marcelo struggles to open her eyes. A monster that can speak, and still alive. The monster is currently sipping the soup in the pot, which stares at the same aroma, and which shares the same aroma as a bowl of stew before her. At the same time, Laios already has a spoon in hand, and goes in for the quick scoop, sending it straight into his mouth. Marcelo opens her mouth, and then she comes back to her senses, and lets out a shriek. Monster? I don't want it! I'm sick of eating monsters!
Heh, the stew's pretty good. Ha ha ha. You need your taste buds checked, my boy. High Priest? Shh, I know what you want to know. I already have the gist of what's happened. I see. But it's not the time yet. The time for what? Oh, nothing. You're looking for Rhodes Island, yes? Yes, Rhodes Island can help you. You're moving in the right direction. Just carry on as you have. Huh? He's gone again? He said we were heading the right direction? Sounded to me like a whole bunch of nonsense. Because we're not even heading in any particular direction. So Marcel, why did you just throw up Marcel, why did you just throw caution to the wind and eat that fruit?
They look like raspberries.
Raspberries?
When I first met Fallen, she offered me some. So when I found fruit here that looked exactly the same, I thought they were raspberries too, and there was a little bird eating them, so I just took two.
Well, you can tell her what happened later. Yeah, and about all the trouble you caused us while you had food poisoning.
Enough of that. Let's continue on our search for Rhodes Island. They're going the right way. We'll get there eventually. Golden carrot. Oh! They're here now. Okay. Interesting for the mines. Rimbilliton? Yeah. I'm amazed.
Huff, huff. I don't see anyone out here in the wilds. How much longer are we gonna have to walk? Hey, why do you look like you're having so much fun? Hey, you're being way too chipper about all this.
That's because I managed to get one of these... that's because I managed to get one of this world's magical items.
Sure, but it's just some trash no one else wanted.
Humph, don't tell me you wouldn't be happy, as you can be, if you found a new type of lockpick. Ever since coming to this world, I found it difficult to use my own magic. Instead, there's this unknown form of magic here that I can't use. But now I have this D32 steel flashlight. The factory owner said that the D32 steel can withstand incredible amounts of energy, and that local mages use it to make magical items. Maybe I can use it to channel my magic better. I even saw him use it to fire off something like a flash spell.
I still believe that nothing in this world comes without a price.
Maybe he didn't want to let a perfectly good tool go to waste, so he gave it to an amazing mage like me. I'm so hyped about the principles behind this world's magic now.
Well, why not get in some practice? How about using it to get the fruit down from that tree over there? It's rare to see fruit trees here, and there's a few by the water. We might not get another chance.
You just want to taste the fruit. But fine, just for practice, I'll give it a go. Yeah. A moment of silence.
Nothing's happening.
But how? But how? The factory owner could use it just fine, and I can feel it responding to me.
Maybe you're imagining things.
Humph. I'll give it another go.
Grrr.
Yet another moment of silence.
Still nothing. Can you really get this flashlight thing to work, Marcel? Why not go back to using your staff?
I just need to get used to it. Give me a moment and I'll understand how it works. Deep breath. Yeah.
Oh, you did it! Marcel, I knew you could, eh? Why'd you blow yourself up? Look, no need to push yourself.
Why does magic come out at the end? Why are this world's magic items so hard to use?
This is why I hate magic.
That's different. One more time. This time I'll get it right for sure. Excuse me. I think this D32 flashlight has some issues.
No way, I gave you my most prized flashlight for free. And now you're back complaining about it.
No, I'm not. I just want to ask if you happen to sell any books that explain how it works. I'd like to study if I could.
No, what kind of place do you think we are? We're a factory on its last legs. We don't have anything but the weapons and mining machines. If you don't want it, then give it back. Humph, I knew it. No one can truly understand the beauty of it. You even use it to light up. I mean, you can even use it to light up the entire night sky. Nobody appreciates this sort of handy gadget. They don't sell it all. And now my factory's about to go out of business. I thought I finally met someone with good taste.
I didn't mean it that way. It's fine. I'll just give it another shot once I've done more research on this world's magical principles. I mean, thank you for the gift.
We should get back to our search for Rhode Island. Into the wasteland again. This world's way too big. It'll be exhausting if we walk there. I don't think we've seen any carriages, but... Excuse me, this, truck. Oh, so it's called a truck. How much does it cost? Does one cost? My factory might be going bust, but this truck's still worth a pretty penny. I don't think you could afford one. Oh. I really doubt we could reach Rhode Island by walking all the way there. Here, boss. Lunch.
Boss, we're nearly bankrupt. You should sell whatever we have left, otherwise I'm worried about us getting our wages. We've been eating carrot rice balls for yonks now. You said we have roast golden carrots for our farewell party today. To strive for a better tomorrow.
Look, I know I need money to feed you guys, but if I still have that truck, I'll have nothing to my name. Alright, you all. We're about to start prepping for our party, so I'll leave you to your business. A farewell party? It's not like there's anything to prep. All we have are carrots and rice.
The very first meal we had when this place opened was golden carrots.
If I had any golden carrots to give you, I'd give them, but right now... If I could, I'd love to continue the tradition if I could.
instead.
So it's a tradition for you to eat golden carrots here. Yep. We'd always have a golden carrot dish for our get-together meals.
But looks like we have to give up on this idea today. Seriously, where are we gonna find any? I suppose barbecue and carrot rice will have to do for the party.
Mind if I have a look at your ingredients? Just this basket of carrots and the meat over there.
What are you doing?
I understand the situation here now.
Stew redemption time? It must be a stew redemption time. Though since I'm running good on time, I'll be right back. It's gonna be a long night tonight, based on the group work text I've been seeing every so often appear on my phone. I'm just gonna grab a drink, an energy drink ahead of time. Or actually, no, I'll make some instant coffee real quick. Okay, I'm back. Got some more caffeine. I drank the instant coffee. And oh my goodness, it was so funny. Going to the living room because Dad said I remind him of the villain on TV from the show he's watching. I'm like, thank you, Father. Thank you for telling me I look like that historical drama villain that from a Chinese drama. I'm like, wow. I feel so proud. I'm the villain tonight. Yeah, it seems like they probably have like at least about... There's some plausible. And ooh! Okay, perfect then. Half the progress and finishing on Wednesday, and hopefully I can summon the others. Yes, gotcha, villainous. All because I bleached my hair tonight in preparation for tomorrow. I'm going to a hairstylist tomorrow, but I decided to be nice and bleach my hair ahead of time, so I don't have to stay there for too long. And now to continue.
I understand the situation here now. Leave the ingredients to me, will ya? When I'm done cooking, you'll be able to say your goodbyes with a smile.
Eh?
You...
What's on his mind?
Did you forget Senshi joined us because he couldn't stand watching Lyles cook? Probably he just can't stand the thought of someone having a sloppy meal. Eating's not just for survival, it's got emotional value too. I understand that. I'll help you get some of those golden carrots. Really? You got plenty of regular carrots too. I mean regular carrots. And I can certainly do something with those. But what's a golden carrot exactly?
Oh yeah, this week is con, so I'm super excited. Saturday, I'm thinking of dressing up as Ambient Synesthesia W. And then Sunday, Gudako. Fate Grand Orders Gudako. Female Master, Gotcha Gremlin.
Is it just a gold-colored carrot? You lot aren't Rimbilitonians, are you? Golden carrots are a traditional delicacy around these parts. Ore and carrots. Rimbiliton's two specialties. You eat ore. How do you cook it?
Eat ore? No. The gold dust in the golden carrots comes from the secretions of gold glitter or genium slugs. That kind of thing is just out of our price range. Oh, gold glitter or genium slugs. But if you could find some gold glitters, we'd be able to make some right now, so no problem.
I see. Where do these slugs live? In mines, out in the wilds, everywhere there's not a lot of people. See the pit over there? Definitely got a slug nest in it. And the mine there's got two more. The tunnel further ahead is overgrown with grass, which means it's already abandoned by the slugs.
Oh yeah, Nika has a fair share of collabs. For Nika, they explain it how everyone gets isekai through this thing called the Gatekeeper. That's just been a standard for all the collabs, so they made it kind of make sense in that way. While over here in Arknights, it's just kind of random. So no matter what for Nika, it's always the Gatekeeper. And of course, it's called the Gatekeeper, right?
Most of the local gold glitters get snatched up by trap or so. Bet it'd be hard to find one. Huh. Well, the factory might be shutting down, but I still haven't finished all my work for the day. If you lot can find some gold glitters, we never forget.
Yeah, the random does make sense for me. Like for right now, how'd they end up here from Dungeon Meshi? From the dungeon to here. And then there's the Palicos. But you know, I'm into it. I love being able to keep these characters here. They'll live with me forever. I am a bit hungry, but we should do something about getting to Rhodes Island, right?
If we do manage to get these golden carrots, would you mind selling us your truck at a discount? I'll consider it.
Can they even drive the truck? I just realized they want to buy a truck, but can they Can they?
There must be slugs around here. I can hear them crawling around. Whoa, there's loads of them. How are we supposed to find a gold glitter in this crowd? Only Big Bob can calm them down. We've seen it. Their attacks hurt like heck, so I don't think it'll be easy to get their secretions or whatever. Looks like we've got no choice but to fight.
Understood. Stand back. I'll try using the magic item again. I'm definitely getting it right this time. Marcel lifts the D32 flashlight, shuts her eyes tight, and tries her best to sense the energy stored within. The way she's trying to use the flashlight, kind of like a lightsaber in a way.
She blew herself up last time. Can she really make it work?
Oh man. Imagine if there were more, you know, the construct portals inside of that we saw inside of Sami and Sargon. Imagine if they actually came out of those. Our isekai protagonists.
No, stop.
What is it now? You like to think since the episode with the painting happened, the Mad Mage banished them here? Oh, that'd be funny. Senshi's interruption does nothing to stop the flashlight. In fact, it begins to grow even brighter.
Don't kill them all at once, Marcel. You have to take them out one by one. I think we've got a bigger problem than that now, Senshi. Marcel's thingy looks like it's about to...
Her thingy? Marcel begins to glow with a dazzling light, her hair fluttering with power.
Gah, my eyes!
What's happening?
I think the slugs noticed us.
I see them, but I still can control this thingy very well.
Calm down, Marcel. Try it again, it might work.
Feel the flow of mana being drawn in from all around. Create the power through my fingertips and into the tool. Then release. Studying and using magic requires one to suppress the limit of focus, preciseness, and sincerity over and over again. But what one truly requires is an understanding, acceptance, and awareness of the philosophy of magic. Right at the moment, Marcel's curiosity for the magic of this world has allowed her to create a miracle.
It worked? It worked, right?
Cautiously stop. I'm not too sure. It's like I managed to release something, but it disappeared. But I can still sense it. Stay on your toes. It looks way more powerful than I expected.
It's about to explode.
They run behind a rock, huddling tight as they cower behind it, praying that it will hold against the blast. I guess not Aether Gates then. They just randomly spawn into the world. After eternity of waiting, a foreboding sound begins to rise from beneath the ground. The earth creaks and groans. What kind of sound was that? Carefully backs away. I don't think any of those are gold glitter slugs though. Why don't we get out of here first and look someplace else?
I feel like the soul's loosened up a bit. Yeah, I also heard something break beneath us. Could it be Marcel's magic that went below our feet?
Well, goodbye, Chochuck.
Eeta!
Golden carrot. I can't wait to see how this dish looks. I bet it's gonna look the most normal. Literally a carrot covered in gold. 8, 9. Not gonna use that just yet. 18, 19. Okay. Right here. Good setup so far. I know, right? The food looks surprisingly good. It's everything expected out of food. Okay, let's see how I want to do this. There is good. Compared to the R6 squad, Ash was izakai'd by some scientist explosion. Ella was also transported through the same place as Ash. The Palicos are wandering on the woods they got here, so the Dungeon Meshi team, you imagine while they were sleeping on the dungeon, they got izakai'd. Just all the craziness. I wonder what other collabs this game will have later on. And how insane it's all gonna look. I would love Fallen. If they ever make a Dungeon Meshi collab part 2, Fallen would be great. That one boy... What's his name again? It started with a K. Brain not brainy right now. Maybe I should cook those then. Kabru, yes, that guy. Cause he'd be fun to be in here too. If he made a part 2. It's definitely modern fantasy. And can be futuristic depending on where they spawn.
Careful, I think we fell into a mine. Like the worker said earlier, the slugs made a nest here. They colonized this place because the factory's about to shut down.
Anyone see any gold glitter slugs?
I think these are just normal slugs. Let's go before they notice us. Don't see any gold glitters here either. They're all the normal kind. Bob's Gourmet Guide says that the gold glitter originium slugs are a common variety in the wilds. They live within the cracks of rocks or in caves, and they behave identically to other varieties of originium slug, so we should be able to find some here.
Big Bob's the best. Do you really not feel anything on top of your head?
Huh? Ah. This is an originium slug larva. It looks like its shell has just grown in, so it's still rather soft. And it's busy secreting mucus to harden its shell, which raises its body temperature. It's actually quite snug and cozy having it crawl on my head like this.
Feels nice.
Wanna try Marcel?
Absolutely not. It'd be hilarious if this is how we figure out more about Higashi. That they just wander in there.
I have a bad feeling about going any further. It sounds like there's other living creatures in here. We should head back. We still haven't found any gold glitters though.
Do they really live here? Maybe we can use something like golden powder instead for the carrots?
Let's go a little deeper. I don't want to let those lads down when they're hoping with all their heart. And if we don't find those slugs, we might not be able to buy that truck.
Ooh, let's brought a snack. I'll eat one. I'll have a spicy boy. May I have a... spicy nori. It's like spicy and sweet. Just by itself. Not bad. Not bad at all. True. Some sort of mysterious spicy nori that's in a container. I should take a picture of it later. The container looks funny. Shh, walk quieter. There's a group behind us. Don't think they're gold glitters though. They don't look gold at least. What are they?
Acid originium slugs. Remember, Big Bob said that mucus is extremely corrosive. Don't get splashed by it.
I'm debating. Cause maybe I used up all my luck already.
Marcel,
Got it.
don't use any magic that's too strong. I told you not to kill them all.
That really doesn't matter right now. And can't. Summoning magic? No, it takes too long. Defensive magic? Don't think I have enough mana. Crap, I still can't use my staff properly here. Oh wait, flash magic? I'm gonna try the flashlight again. If the factory owner was able to make it shine, then I should be able to use it to amplify my flash magic, right? But it might not be that useful against a group of monsters.
Whatever you do it quick. There's more of them by the second.
Fine, here goes. Flash!
Erg,
You wiped them all out with just one shot? Whoa, I did it! I think I'm starting to understand how to use the local magic. You're the best, Flashlight. You're the first magic item I managed to use here. I seriously love how she's just using a flashlight as a weapon.
now's not the time. The mucus got splashed everywhere. Be careful. Make sure it doesn't touch your skin.
Wait, the flashlight. What's happening? The light coming from the tip of the D32 flashlight begins to dim, its components sparking and sizzling. Before Marcel can even respond, thick smoke pours out from it as she drops it on the ground. Flashlight!
Marcel, don't zone out now. You got splashed by the mucus too.
Oh no, the flashlight got splashed. Aww. Sobs, my flashlight.
I think it's broken. Why don't we see if the factory owner can fix it once we get back?
Sobs.
This mucus. It smells pretty good, quite unlike the mucus from the last time. It's more like...
Is he tasting it? Mucus.
Slurp. It's sweet and sour. Really?
The flashlight doesn't have batteries, it just acts on like an art staff, like guns and staffs and casters, so instead of a weapon, it's a flashlight, legit.
You're right. Erg, you guys really need to stop putting bug mucus into your mouth. Tangy, I like it. And what a beautiful color too, it's all bright and gold. Gold, you say? The magic shot out from the flashlight turned the mucus gold and tasty. I think we can use this as a replacement for the gold glitter slugs. The once corrosive mucus became edible under the influence of magic. How fascinating. But this type of mucus is normally stored inside the slug's body. We should gather it all up and make it edible first. Don't tell me you want to use this on the ground. No, ingredients must be clean. These are fine for the taste test, but absolutely not for cooking. And there's not enough of them to make a dish anyway. If we're gonna make golden carrots, we'll still have to gather the mucus inside the slugs. And how do we do that? The ones from earlier were scared off by Marcel's magic. Before they return, we gather from the ones that are still stunned.
Oh gosh. I'm pretty sure the flashlight is broken though.
Wanna try using your staff?
If they ended up in the phone hotlands, what would they eat there? Alright, I'll try. Did it work?
Looks like. No, the mucus hasn't changed. Maybe give it another go.
Herg! How about now?
Still no change, but why? Your magic seems to be a bit on and off as well, Marcel.
Yeah, it's been that way since we arrived here. The only time I was able to gather enough mana was when I managed to use the flashlight successfully. The factory head did say that the D32 steel can withstand incredible amounts of energy. The flashlight might have some amplification effect. The flash magic by itself wouldn't be enough to in either the mana gathering or casting stages, which means I still need...
Hey Lyle, stop playing around with that slug. Are you even listening to Marcel at all? Times like these, we just need to do what she says. This is her field of expertise after all.
I've got it.
Got what?
With just my staff and the mana I have now, I can never change the mucus into what we need. We'll need a conductor like the D32 steel to amplify it. There's no point in doing any more tests with my staff. We still need that flashlight.
I think you tried using it again while it's... I think if you try using it again while it's smoking like that, we just end up stunned like slugs. Like the slugs.
Oh, the Foreign Hotlands has a rather superb ecosystem. Lots of exotic animals with creative designs. It's just that they're so strong. Ah. Hey, do you really think I'm that bad at it? The only reason you guys are making progress in this discussion is because I use the flashlight to make the mucus edible. One moment. I managed to get a bit of understanding on that local magic. And the next, my flashlight.
It doesn't seem to have melted at all from the acid. The D32 steel stuff must be this silvery metal, right? Well, Marcel just said that the material was what's important, so it should still be... So it should be able to discharge magic no matter the shape, right?
What do you mean? Well, I'd assume so. But why are you asking that all of a sudden? Why are you two looking at me like that? No! Flashlight! My flashlight! Stop! Don't make it into a pot!
The sooner we make these carrots, the sooner we'll find Rhodes Island, and the sooner we can save Fallon, okay? Huh! Huh!
Delicious D32 steel.
Look, it's not that bad, remember. The time when my lockpicks were used to dig mimic meat out of its shell.
But flashlight is different!
That's what I said about my lockpicks. Pot's finished.
No, no!
Don't worry, it's just a new form. It's all. As a tool, it's still as handy as ever.
The form's really important, though.
So why don't you try doing that to the mucus now?
Rest in peace, my flashlight. We shared such happy times together.
Don't worry, I won't let your sacrifice be in vain.
Incants.
There's a few things to go. Get these all out of here and sell them to the scrapyard. Man, I really don't want to do this. We used to cook and eat here. Midnight snacks, barbecues, parties. Something smells really good. Huh? I smell it too. Where's it coming from? Is someone cooking outside?
Yummy, yummy. Oh no, I wonder how much your bullets cost. You're right. We'll go even more into debt.
I've cooked some golden carrots for you folks. Some what? You actually managed to find some gold glitters? Nah, but we did something else that'll turn the carrots golden. Might not be the traditional, but the color will do. Should live up to your expectations for your last meal together.
By the way, if you hadn't given me the flashlight, we wouldn't have been able to make this dish. I wouldn't have been able to use my magic in this world as I always do without... I wouldn't have been able to use my magic in this world as I always do without it. It's certainly not something nobody would appreciate. It's certainly not something nobody would appreciate.
Really?
Ta-da! Yeah, it's the most normal looking food here. D32 Steel Pot Golden Carrot Feast. It looks good. I would eat that. I would eat everything.
Well, this taste. I didn't think it'd be sweet and sour. Amazing, right? It's delicious, though. It has this refreshing and fruity aroma. Amazing, right? I bet even Big Bob never realized you could prepare acid slugs like this. Just think about it. Sodas, sorbets. There's tons of good things you can make from them. Thanks, boss. I mean it. I never thought we'd be able to eat golden carrots on our last day here. What are you two thanking me for? It was them who did all the work. I will say though, this doesn't taste a lick like our first meal as a crew, but it still brings back memories. Back then, we were still eating golden carrot together, and you said you wanted to join me and make this Rim Bulletin's #1 factory. Haha, who doesn't have 1 or 2 wild dreams when they're young? It's not too late either, just need to start from scratch is all. Right, now there's someone who approves of my product, maybe my dream can live on. Yeah, wanna take your truck around some other towns a bit, and find somewhere else to make it a reality. Oh right, the truck. Hey, you guys wanted to buy my truck, right?
What? Alright.
Are you alright with it? Are you alright with it? Not that we have much money in the first place. I'm definitely not selling it off. I still need it for my livelihood.
Oh.
But I can take you anywhere you'd like, as long as it's in Rimbilton.
Really?
Really. And for free too. Consider it my thanks for the golden carrots. Come on, eat up. Then I'll take you where you need to go. As long as the engine's not kaput, we can go anywhere.
They're going through what Kyobi went through to some extent. True, the Kyobi pilgrimage. Where's next? Really? They're going to Sami? Kebab and Prophecy. Of all the places, okay. Interesting. I did not expect that. Russell. A sudden noise interrupts Chilchuk from his dream. Ever since he arrived here, even the slightest noise would stir him awake. He fails to make sense of his dream and stands up, looking towards Lyles, who is keeping watch. Fortunately, the tall man who always loses his mind whenever talking about monsters is very reliable when facing a real one. He's already awakened Senshi and Marcel, and has his weapon ready.
Chilchuk will draw their attention while you scout them out. Got it.
Chilchuk discovers the sound came from a pack of monsters they've seen before, and they had yet to notice them. He breathes a sigh of relief and returns to his companions with the news. Since arriving in this world called Terra, the adventure party had seen too many strange sights. Though they often can't tell whether a creature is hostile or not, having faced monsters before at least gives them some idea of how to fight. They exchange glances and make sure everyone is ready for combat.
Alright, let's go.
As he charges, Lyles can't help but think of all the dangers they'll need to avoid in this unknown world. Whether with the help of that Rhodes Island or relying on themselves, they'll have to return home. I wonder what Rhodes Island is doing at the time. Phew, it's finally over. I was having such a wonderful dream too. What a waste.
Considering how carelessly you spread out when you sleep, you must have wonderful dreams every day.
I don't do that, do I?
No, I was just making an educated guess.
You know, we've been walking through this forest for a few days now. Are there really Sami tribes living here?
The Sami locals like to live in odd locations, and most aren't exactly welcoming of outsiders, so it won't be easy to find them.
True. I didn't think they live in such a remote place.
Weren't you the one who wanted to look for a snow priest, Marcel? Are you giving up already?
She wants to find a snow priest. Well, I didn't know that this place would be so scary. Who told her about the snow priests? When we had just arrived at Sami, it looked so pleasant. I heard all kinds of interesting stories too. There was a small Basque astrology tent where they were telling stories. I mean, I did later find out that she was a fraud controlling the crystal ball directly, but her story about the thousand-headed monster of Minoan myth was still fascinating.
I wonder if we could actually find it in Minos. I've also heard tales of a powerful monster that gains the abilities of whatever it eats. What an amazing ability!
Of course, that's the part that gets your blood racing. Let's see if we can find a snow priest before my legs completely give up on me.
If you're going to live as an adventurer, you must learn to adapt to your environment, Marcel.
Thousand-headed monster of known myth. I wonder how true that is, though. It probably is true. Well, don't worry about me adapting to this environment, because I'm never coming back here ever. Never again.
Thinking like that will only hinder your growth. I'd much rather trek through a place like this than stroll down a paved street.
Look, I'm not saying we should give up on the Snow Priest, but the fortune teller said that we find them in Mirkwood. And what have we found? Nothing. It's dark, damp, and there are just as many monsters as there are trees, and our supplies are nearly gone, which means you'll probably try to eat the monsters again.
What do you think, Laios? The ones we ran into so far don't seem at all that different from the ones we've seen before. I thought we get to see some rarer monsters in here. Boars don't give up their secrets that easily. We just haven't discovered them yet. Speaking of eating monsters, looks like the two of them are already carving one up. Isn't it great, Marcio? You're in for another treat.
No way! Absolutely not! No, no, no! Another one? What? Looks like I got here too late.
And you are?
Laios, you got blood in your face, and don't greet people while holding that monster meat in your hand. Oh, it's fine. I've seen much worse, trust me. Oh, what's this guy? Okup. You can call me Okup. I'm an apprentice shaman. A flock of foul beasts told me your location, so I hurried over. Though I'm sure you could have handled yourselves fine even without me. Oh, please don't worry. I come with no ill intent. Seeing how well you're doing, I won't bother you any longer.
Wait, did you just call yourself an apprentice shaman?
I did.
We entered this forest hoping to find a Sami Snow Priest to divine a way home for us, or at least, to help us find Rose Island. A way home? Yeah, for whatever reason, we don't even know how to do that. As for Rose Island, a while back someone told us to look for them, for help, but we haven't been able to find them. There are many in the south who are eager to guide others. Oh, we've met one of those. Basque Astrology. Thanks to them, outsiders often come to the same misconception you have. We rarely predict the futures or wishes of others. We look into the future to ensure our own survival. We only request Samivillain's guidance when absolutely necessary. We pray for Sami to warn us of any dangers ahead so we can prepare for them. But beyond that, we live by the laws of nature. Laws of nature? No different from how you've been living. Hunt or be hunted, live and eat, or die and be eaten. I knew I liked this place. I have a question. Go ahead. Does your Sami show up in dreams? I haven't encountered it myself, but it's not entirely impossible to receive a revelation that way. After all, who can say if our dreams are true or false? Did you have a dream about the future? Nope. Alright, Mr. Mysterious. So you won't be taking us to a Snow Priest? It's not that I'm unwilling to, but I find it rather troublesome. Though if you really do approach another tribe's shaman, they might just chase you off. What would take the least time and effort? Huh? Did the tree beside us just drop 2 pieces of bark? Well, Marcella did say that she had a good dream, so maybe Sami does like her the most out of the group. There's strange runes in them too, which I can't read, of course. Oh, can I take a look? Here. Sure enough, Sami has sent you a guide. Thank you, Sami. You sure have saved me a lot of trouble. What are these pieces of bark? Those are Bodardos. They represent Sami's will itself. Shamans have many ways of glimpsing into the future, but sometimes Sami will also proactively cast us a glance, just like this. Sounds a bit too convenient to me. I think so too sometimes. But on the other hand, wouldn't you have been even more frustrated if you couldn't find anyone to read these Bodardos for you? Why are you so casual about this? Aren't you an apprentice shaman? Do you people not take your work seriously? I asked my teacher that once, and he answered by drinking wine out of my horns for the next 2 days. Never dare to ask again. So can you tell us what's on them? Of course. The first one, north? You mean we should head north? You're already northward bound, but Sammy still says north. Perhaps it wants you to go even further north. Even further? What's up there, Chochok? The map says that once you leave the Mirkwood, you'll be in the center of Sammy's forest. Further north of that are the huge snow-covered mountains and the endless ice fields. Don't tell me Sammy wants us to go into the ice fields.
The ice fields. Oh, okay. Well...
Some villain often only casts a vague image. But if you were to ask me, I'd say so yes. Huh? The endless ice fields? I asked around about them, and that's not the kind of place you return from. But you just said earlier that you don't know how to get home. An undiscovered path. Hidden in the place from which none have returned. Perfect, no? As for the other piece, hermit. Haha, interesting.
And what does that mean?
It can mean many things, but if you're talking about a hermit in the north, then there's really only one thing it could be referring to. The Cyclops. The what? You know the Cyclops? I heard about them when I was gathering information. What kind of monster is that? No, they're a special kind of sarcas. They use a completely different way to tell the future than we Sami do. And they just happen to live in seclusion deep within the mountains up to the north. Put the two four daughters together, and I think this is what Sami is trying to tell you. Go northward to ask the Cyclops for help. They will assist you in finding your way home, or so I believe. I think I'm willing to give it a shot. What about you guys? If there's a chance, we might as well take it.
If it really works out, I suppose I'll go along.
Chochuk? The three of you already agreed to go, so was there any point in asking me? Of course there is. You're a member of our party too. I'll be honest then. I'm against it.
But why, Chochuk? Do you not trust Okup?
That's not it. I can tell he's not lying.
Then why not?
Prophecies, divination, you guys are way too willing to believe that stuff. What if someone planned this all out, dropped 2 pieces of bark here, and is trying to cheat us again?
But...
He has a point, but I still think there's no harm in heading north a bit further. If we run into another shaman, we just have to ask them to read the bark, and we'll know if Okup was telling the truth or not. We've been here for a while now, so I wouldn't want to miss even a chance of finding a way home. Fine. Speaking of going north though, why do I feel like we've been wandering around in circles this whole time? Haven't we already walked past here before? I made some markers. I'm sure we've been making progress. What's wrong, Chochuk? Senchi's right, but the terrain here is making me feel uneasy. Like the land itself has been shifting the whole time. You mean like the dungeon? Yeah, something like that. But while the dungeon is always changing on the inside, this place is. The entire forest seems to be changing. Look, there's a cliff up ahead. I'll go scout the terrain. What was that?
The four look towards the source of the sound and see a monster resembling a bull. Of course, they know by now to call it a horn beast. The creature showing up in the forest should be a common sight, but this horn beast has still drawn their attention for one reason. On its face is a no, it is a blank, an endless void. Oh no! The first thing that comes to mind is a galaxy of stars one can see in the night sky. A cow with a void in its face. They find it really hard to believe. What's even more shocking is what lies dead center of its blank space, a circle. An uncannily perfect circle. A circle somehow even darker than the void surrounding it. Darker than the night, deeper than the void. But how can this dark circle seem to emit light? Because it isn't. The circle is really a hole that sucks in all the light near it, to the point that it seems to be glowing. Darker than the night, brighter than the light.
Well, this is a strange monster. The void in its face doesn't seem to be part of its usual biology. Fascinating. I really want to study it.
Howls!
Sounds like it's angry. There are wounds in its body from weapons. Someone's routed it up, and now it thinks we're the enemy.
Eat my axe. Paint how? Oh, there she is. Wow. Does the girl have a ton of weapons?
Damn, the cliff's collapsing. Chochuk.
Lyles immediately sprints towards Chochuk on the cliff, but is one step too late. Chochuk tries to jump backward to catch the outstretched hand, but Lyles fails to grab him and can only watch as a half-foot falls off the cliff. Ah. Well, At first I thought we were gonna defeat the horn beast and then eat it. But that does not sound like a good idea at all. Do not eat the horn beast, please. Like, of all the things, that's like something you do not want to eat at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I want to put it down first, because why not? If I regret this, I regret this. I don't regret it. No regrets at all. Ta-da! I want the berries. I would eat them. For the experience. Okay, so far so good. I think, anyways. Yummy. Berry. Very good. Very delicious. We love berries here. Into the pot afterwards. Oh man, can I just get to stop? Berry. Or maybe these ones aren't corrupted. Sadly, normal berries. Gah. You're awake. Who are you? Oh, cool. Arges. Call me Arges. I foresaw an accident in the forest today, so I decided to patrol the area, where I found you unconscious in the snow. Have you seen my companions? I'm sorry. Shh, I should go look for them. Gah! You're quite injured. You should rest here first. You don't seem to be Samifrod. My friends and I were looking for a way home, and a guy called Okup told us Sammy's will was guiding us to go north. Okup, the Oak Child. You know him? I've heard that in Sami, the name is synonymous with wisdom. Wisdom? Then do you know the Cyclops? What's wrong? I've witnessed many ensnared by misfortune. Death itself is no stranger to me. Yet why do I see so many deaths in you? So many deaths in you, and how many of them are food poisoning?
No sign of Chochuk?
Yeah.
We should at least be glad for the thick snow and the trees here. He should have handled that fall easily. But if you got attacked by monsters, he won't stand a chance, so we should still find him at least as fast as we can. It'll be terrible if we ran into the horn beast from earlier. Aye, but we have another problem.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. But what are you doing all by yourself in this forest, miss?
I'm hunting.
Do you live here, lass?
Nope, I live on Rhodes Island. Rhodes Island? That's the place we've been looking for. Huh? You want to go to Rhodes Island? Yeah, we're trying to find our way home, and someone told us we could get help there. You lost your way home? So sad. Are you from Rhodes Island? Can you take us there? But I don't want to go back yet. Why not? Because I'm still hungry.
Is that all? Then if we feed you till you're satisfied, will you take us there?
Sure. I didn't expect to find a lead like this. Could this be what Sammy was guiding us toward all along? But I just lost track of the prey I had my eye on.
We have our own food. Guess we lost it all in the chaos earlier. How about this? First you help us find our companion, then we'll help you hunt whatever you want, and finally you take us to Rhodes Island.
Okay.
What an innocent lass. What's your name?
I'm KLB, but you can call me Kay.
You saw death in me? Yes.
Well, she is a wild child, so I think she'd wanna run around every so often.
Many deaths, in fact. Both in the past and the future. Yet here you stand now alive. The Okup guy said Cyclopses can see the future. Are you one of them? Yes. Then please, tell me my fate. Cyclopses can only see doom. That's fine, just tell me the fates of me and my companions. Your companions walk towards the endless ice fields. No, they do not go of their own will. They were swallowed up by the dark and the void. What's that mean? They were corrupted by demons. Demons? No one mentioned any demons. Demons are a vagrant existence in this land. They corrode and develop all that they touch. Corrupted creatures lose all sense of itself, and it's swallowed as if swallowed into the void. On his face is a black? No, it's a blank and endless void. The first thing that comes to mind is the galaxy of stars that one can see in the night sky. A cow with a void in its face. They find this reality hard to believe. What's even more shocking is what lies dead center of this blank space. A circle. An uncannily perfect circle. The circle is somewhat even darker than the void surrounding it. Darker than the night, deeper than the void. But how can this dark circle seem to emit light? Light, because it isn't. The circle is really a hole that sucks in all the light near it, to the point that it seems to be glowing. Darker than the night, brighter than the light. Those creatures have a circle in their faces, just like the single eye in the head. Have you already seen a corrupted creature? Chochuk ponders for a moment before pressing his hand on his injured arm and exiting the cave. Can a doom you see be avoided? All I can say is that I try. Then so will I. Do you think he broke his arm? Because if he did, oh, how long does it take to heal? So you're saying Rose Island is a giant ship? Yeah, it's huge and goes everywhere. Oh, so that's why we never found it. Sniff. What's wrong? Smells like blood, my praised blood. The one-eyed monster's nearby. What a keen sense of smell. Kay, did you just say one-eyed monster? Yeah, a horn beast with only one eye in its face. So a one-eyed monster, right? Eek! Do you guys remember that what Okup said? About the Cyclops? Maybe that was just a suggestion, not a certain answer. Maybe Sammy didn't mean for us to find an actual Cyclops. Maybe it just predicted that we would find Kay, and you would encounter a horn beast like that? Either way, we run into it again. We'll just have to deal with it. Vulcan's probably like that, just how my daughter be. She goes off on her own every so often, she gets the zoomies. Is it dead? Phew, this should put her mind at ease about Chochuk at least a little. Now let's go find him. I've got a suggestion. What if we start a fire here instead of running around aimlessly? It might attract some wild beasts, but Chochuk should spot us too. But either way, we can't really do much on an empty stomach. You're right. Even if he doesn't see it, we should at least feed ourselves first if we want the energy to keep searching afterward. So what should we do with this one-eyed horn beast? Let's eat it, together. Aye, sounds good. Are they gonna get infected that way if they eat it? But I've heard of traditions where people will kill and eat an animal as a sacrifice to the gods, hoping for divine revelation. My guess is the will of Sami was hoping for us to do something similar. Then, don't even try to pretend, Lyles. You're planning to eat it from the start. Let's start the fire first. Hopefully, Chochuk will see it. Alrighty. It looks good. Okay. A little bit cursed, but good. Sammy style bay leaf, ash roast, horn beast, and Sammy style exercising horn beast kebabs. Ah, yes. Wonderful. Cursed meat. It's done. I'm being serious here. The meat looks bizarre. Already tasted it. It doesn't seem too different from regular meat. Already tasted it? It's like boiled for safety. Fine, I guess. We've already eaten stranger things than this. Wow, it's actually pretty good. What are you doing over there, Kay? Looking to see if there's an even bigger one. Who? Guess not. No sign of that. Durin, who fell earlier either. Come on, join us for a meal first. We'll go look for him together afterward. Okay, coming.
I guess cooking it might be fine. Special seasonings.
Hey,
Whoa, you're the Durin.
and you're the girl who popped out of nowhere.
Sorry made you fall.
It's fine. You guys alright?
We're all good.
Great. I knew that doom was avoidable.
They're making steaks and skewers over there, so they'll keep looking for you after eating. Let's go together. I bet they'll be happy to see you.
Shh, of course they're eating even at a time like this. What was I worried about? Wait, steak? What kind of steak?
The one-eyed monster kind.
One-eyed monster? You guys, they can't have...
Oh look, here they come.
Perfect timing. I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. Hey, you guys, can't just...
Chok turns around and is about to begin scolding his friends for leaving him behind for a barbecue. But his words clog up in his throat. Oh no! Well...
Time to go home, guys.
We've stayed too long in this world. We can't let Fallen wait any longer.
Yes. It is time to harvest the crops and the golems. I still have red dragon meat to cook.
Their faces, now blanketed by the void, are no longer the familiar visages he once knew. Their voices start to break and distort until Chilchuk is even sure how they're speaking.
You guys, ate the corrupted horn beast? Chill, what are you still here? Let's go.
Fallen,
Where are you guys going? North, the northern end door. Go home. Go. There's a door in the north we can use to go home. Is it Sami's guidance? But how do you guys know all this? We come from that. Return to that.
Well,
Red Dragon.
Chochuk feels his mess of emotions welling up. Panic and resignation wash over him. Doom feels inevitable. His own party members are now in dire straits. And he's powerless to help them, but he also feels a little angry. Because the reason for their distress is entirely their own damn fault. I love that. I enjoy this. Chochuk is sure he only blinked once, but the trio suddenly appear near him. The next second, they are up by his side. From his perspective, they seem to have moved in a flash, as if the holes in their faces swallowed the space between them. Soon they disappear into the depths of the forest. Chochuk stands still for a moment before breaking into a deep sigh. He hears the Cyclops approaching behind him and sees the puzzled look on the girl's face. He does not wait or hesitate, but begins sprinting towards where his companions vanished. He is too embarrassed to explain what happened here to the Cyclops and her sorrowful gaze. They are his companions after all. Of course he can't just watch them disappear for good like that.
Guys, could you just slow down?
The embarrassment. Oh. An angry roar echoes in the skies above the Mirkwood, lingering for a long time. Wait for me. I want to join you guys too. Okay, that was good. That was beautiful. I love it. This event is just mwah. Okay, I gotta just look a little bit. Wait, what? They're gonna water Tian? I guess we'll find out how they're uncorrupted. Maybe it's because they're from a different world, so they're special, but... Huh? What is this? This is... I'm in shock. I'm in awe. I'm gonna summon later. I'm gonna build up my luck. This event is just... mwah. Chef's kiss. I love it. Deliciousness. Truly delicious. Oh, what a thing. Yep. Nah, I'ma save. I'ma save till Wednesday. I'ma bide my luck for now. And for now, I'll get ready for some more Kamen Rider Oath later on tonight in like a couple minutes. I'm gonna be watching more of that. So that being said, I hope everyone has a great rest of your day and epic gacha luck. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. I'm gonna finish the event for sure on Wednesday. I'm excited. This is great. This is beautiful. I wonder Holy cow, the inspiration. It is intense. I'm impressed. Like, honestly, good for them.